Um, and so we'll work through 45 minutes of the Earth sequence and end with some nice juicy Yin postures at the end of class. And as we close our eyes, I want you to sit up tall and just notice, check in with yourself. You know, how you're feeling, how your body's feeling, what's going on in the mind, and just become aware of what all that is. If the mind's really busy, don't fight it, don't push it away. Just be aware that is what it is. If the body's tight or more open, just be aware of what that is. And then once you are aware, create separation between you and your thoughts, you and your body, and just shift your attention solely back to your breath. And let's all take a collective deep breath in. And a collective deep breath out. And before we get started, I want to bring into our mind's eye something that you are grateful for in this moment. And pick something that's powerful enough to start to make you smile. I truly believe that from this place of gratitude, we can create our days. And we can create our practice from it. So let's get that feeling, giving it fuel in our bodies as it starts permeating every cell, and then let's create from that place tonight, together. For me right now, that's my wife is home doing all the hard packing part, and I get to come here and teach awesome yoga classes. So I'm very thankful for her. Inhale through the nose for 4, 3, 2, 1. Open up the mouth, exhale the breath, loud ha sound. Inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, exhale. Inhale through the nose. Transition at the top, exhale through the nose, keeping that same rich breath. This is known as victorious breathing. Inhale through the nose for 4. Feeling more connected with each breath. Exhale through the nose for 4. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And we're going to work into a short meditation before we practice. So keep your attention on your breath. And if it starts to wander, just notice when you've gotten lost in those thoughts of ours and become the awareness that shifts the attention back to the breath, not to the thoughts. You can also imagine it as each thought as a leaf falling off a tree, and as it falls, it lands into a creek. And then you just watch the thought go down the creek and slowly fade into the background. Let's slowly bring our palms to heart center. Let's take a collective deep breath in and a collective deep breath out. Gently open the eyes and let's place our left hand down on the ground. Inhale, just sweep the right arm high as you lean into the right side, maybe leaning into your left hand a little. Hold here for a full cycle of breath. Slowly come back to center, grounding to the right hand, sweeping the left arm high, and then working to your right just a little. Slowly come back to center, and let's place our hands down on the mat as we come into a cat-cow for a moment. Inhale, heart forward, gaze forward, the belly drops low. Exhale, lift the spine high, bow the head, draw the tailbone down. Inhale forward, allowing it to be a dance with your breath. Exhale high, harmonizing the breath and the movement together. Inhale forward. Exhale high. Come back to your neutral spine. Spread the fingers wide. Take a deep breath in. And on the exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Pulse the legs a little left and right. Shake the head, yes and no. And the theme of class tonight is going to be around the law of least effort. It's what we're studying in our new virtual online teacher training now. And it's about not trying to force things. If you notice in your lives, the more we push, the more will we add to something, the more it pushes back. So let's come back to a neutral down dog. Come high in the toes and slowly begin to tiptoe to the front of the mat, one tiny step at a time. Once you arrive at the front of the mat, catch opposite elbows for a moment and just let the upper body hang heavy. Feel the length that you're creating in your spine. And you can move or be still, whatever feels good to you. And slowly bring your palms to heart center. On the inhale, round up one vertebrae at a time. Bring the head up last, finding your mountain pose. Close the eyes for a moment, and let's set an intention for our class, giving purpose to our movements. It could be something that you want to create in your life, achieve. Maybe it's something you're working on letting go of. And let's all set the group intention to send healing love and abundance to our community, to our family, with this practice to everyone around us. Sealing these intentions together with a deep breath in and a long breath out. Preparing for pranayama breathing, interlace the fingers together underneath the chin, look up at the ceiling, open the mouth, exhale the breath, loud ha sound. Inhale through the nose for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last inhale. Make this one the biggest, deepest breath you take tonight. One more sip of air at the top. Exhale, pulling the belly button in, drawing the elbows close, all the air from the lungs. Relax your arms by your side, mountain pose. Let's find the top of the mat if we're not already there. Flip the palms open, inhale, sweep the arms overhead. As you exhale, swan dive forward, forward fold. Align the fingertips outside the toe tips. Inhale to a long spine, a half lift. Exhale and fold. Inhale, lengthening the spine again. As you exhale, bend the knees and float the right leg back. Find your lunge and see as you step back, can you land the back foot just like a feather? Maybe inching the back foot back just a little. Then notice where the knee is, drop it directly down, untuck the toes. Then take your expression. Go where your body tells you to go. You can stay high or bow the head. And notice as you practice what you're trying to force into the posture. And apply the law of least effort by pulling back and just experiencing this moment the way it is. No more, no less. Together we inhale, and together we exhale. Tuck the toes, straighten the back leg, find your lunge, and come high on the tip of the fingers as we build out our lunge, pressing out through the back heel as you feel your right leg fire up, grounding to the left foot. Then once you feel your body integrate and turn on, can you lower the hips just another 1/4 inch? Take a deep breath in. On the exhale, step your left foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale forward to plank, the shoulders come over the wrist. And pause here for alignment of mountain pose in your plank. Creating that one powerful line from the shoulders to the heels. You can always modify by dropping the knees down. Then press through your big toes, bring the shoulders forward, and then bend the elbows coming halfway down. Inhale the breath. As you exhale, lower all the way down. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders, untuck the toes. Inhale, cobra, the heart lifts. Can you feel into the expansion through the front of the body? Can you close your eyes and notice what it's like to experience yourself in this moment? Knowing that we were all exactly what we were meant to be. Grounding through the hands, together we lift, deep breath in. Exhale, lower down. Hands come underneath the shoulders, inhale the breath. Exhale, press up to all fours, bring your hips to your heels, child's pose. This is your pose of rest, modification for down dog. Come here anytime in class that you need to refuel, or maybe take a break. Remember, this is your practice. I'm just your guide. Your body will always be your greatest teacher, so honor where it tells you to go. Inhale, come back to all fours. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Lift the heels high. Inhale, sweep the right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, shoulders forward, cheetah. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, big step forward. Walk the foot up if you need to. Then lower the left knee down this time. Untuck the toes and create your expression, maybe staying high or bowing the head. Sometimes I like to press down to the back foot to lift the knee. Instead of fighting the postures, allow your body to open in time. Maybe not pushing so hard, but just experiencing every part of yourself in this moment. Together we inhale. Together we exhale. Tuck the toes, straighten the back leg, find your lunge. Then let's build our lunge out, maybe coming high on the tip of the fingers. Close your eyes and listen to my words. Try to push the heart forward as you get another inch of length in your spine and press out through the left heel so the back knee straightens. Now lean into your depths by lowering the hips. Exhale the breath. As you inhale, rock the weight forward, standing splits. Exhale, forward fold. Flip the palms, inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, swan dive forward, forward fold. Inhale to a long spine. Exhale, bend the knees, float the left leg back. Trying to land the left foot just like a feather. Pressing down through your right foot, straighten your front leg, lifting the hips. Use blocks or books or something as tools if you need to lift the heart a little more to help straighten the spine. Then hinge at the hips to drape the upper body over the thigh. Allowing the uncomfortable to be okay, but not pushing into it too much. Just let it be there. Deepening whenever you're ready. Exhale the breath. Inhale forward to your lunge. Exhale, unweight the right foot, step back, down dog. Inhale forward to plank. As you exhale, lower all the way down. Extend your arms out like a capital T. Bend the elbows just slightly and tent the hands. As you inhale, lift the shoulders off the mat. As you exhale, lower the right shoulder down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, left shoulder. Inhale, lift. Exhale, right. Inhale, lift. Exhale, left. Now slide the palms back underneath the elbows, ground through the feet. To modify, choose another cobra, or on the inhale, find upward facing dog. Grounding through the feet so the knees and hips lift, the gaze shifts high. As you move through these postures, can you find a smile? Coming back to that feeling of gratitude, your center. Inhale the breath. As you exhale, roll over the knees or toes, downward facing dog. Lift the heels high. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, cheetah, shoulders forward. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, big step forward. Lift the hips, straightening the lead leg. Then settle into your posture. Give your breath all of your attention. Deepening the posture, find your edge. Exhale. Inhale forward to your lunge. Exhale the breath. Inhale, rock the weight forward, lifting the right leg, standing splits. Exhale, forward fold. Flip the palms, inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Coming to half moon, bring the feet close. Interlace the fingers, release the index finger. Inhale, get tall. On the exhale, body to the right, hips to the left. And it looks like I forgot to hit the mirror button on the screen tonight with all the things I was doing, so I'm going the opposite way of you, but I'm really not in real life. Find your edge. Hold. Slowly come back to center. Grounding through the feet, get taller. Inhale. Exhale, body to the left, hips to the right. With each inhale, create more length in the upper body. Then on the exhale, just a little deeper as the shoulders come over. Hold. Inhale back to center. Coming into a back bend, you can keep the arms high here, or you can bring the hands to the lower back. Either way is fine. Separate the feet hip-width apart first. Inhale, lift the heart. As you exhale, come into a back bend, shifting your gaze along the ceiling. Grounding through both feet, shining up and out through the heart, and the core pulls in really tight. Breathing into your edge. Gently release. Inhale back to center. Exhale, mountain pose. Aqua Utkatasana. Separate the feet 3 to 5 inches apart first. Usually a good measurement here is 2 fists width. Reach both arms forward, shoulder to shoulder height. Roll the shoulders back and down. Take a deep breath in. On the exhale, bend the knees, push the hips back, the weight shifts in the heels. Now you can pause wherever you start to meet resistance, not pushing into it too much. Or at the deepest, the thighs can come parallel to the floor. Keep the breath flowing. Now you can stay here. Or if you want to come with me, try to bring the shoulders back over the hips without lifting your hips for 3. Smiling through this effort. 2. As you inhale, slowly ride the breath back to standing. Lift the heels as high as you can. Take a deep breath in. On the exhale, slowly start bending the knees, but notice the relationship to your heels. You want to keep lifting them higher as you lower down. At the deepest, you can hover just above the knees, not below. Steady the mind, steady the breath. Come back to that feeling of gratitude. Exhale the breath. As you inhale, slowly ride the breath back to standing. Exhale, heels down. Squeeze the inner knees and thighs together. Keep the feet separated, hip width apart. Shift the weight forward so the heels lift. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, slowly lower down. You can pause halfway here, or at the deepest, you're hovering above the calves. Arms and thighs parallel to the mat. For a challenge, maybe lift the hips an inch. Exhale your breath, and without beating me to the top, slowly rise back to standing. Arms by your side, mountain pose. Nice work, everybody. Let's turn and face the side part of your mat or wherever your camera is. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, big step to the other side of the mat. And pivot your front foot forward. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend the knee, sink the hips low. Warrior 2. The gaze is out over the right hand. And at the deepest, the front thigh can become parallel to the mat. Can you come back to your center again? That feeling of gratitude. Let all the distractions fade away. Together we inhale. Together we exhale. Inhale, shift the gaze over the back shoulder. Exhale, flip the palms, tilt forward, bent knee triangle. Form to thigh in the beginning, the left arm can come high. Then take any variation of this posture you would like, maybe straightening the arm. You can also come into a half bind if you like to do that. Whatever works in your body today. Then begin spinning the left shoulder open to deepen. Pulling the feet towards each other, engaging the legs. Find your edge. Exhale. Slowly unwind. If you are, come back to center. Drop down another inch. Straighten the right leg. Pivot the right foot. Pivot your back foot towards the back part of the mat. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend the left knee or the back knee. Sink the hips low. Warrior two. Gaze shifts over the left hand. And come back to that stillness inside. Together we inhale. Together we exhale. Inhale, shift the gaze over the right hand. Exhale, flip the palms, tilting forward, bent knee triangle. Forearm to thigh, right arm high. Try to create that one line from your heel all the way to the shoulder. And then find your expression. What feels good in your body today? Leaning into the uncomfortable as you find your peak, maybe a smile. Slowly unwind, come back to center, sink down an inch. Slowly straighten the back leg, pivot the back foot, exhale the breath. As you inhale, front foot meets back at the back of your mat. Exhale, mountain pose. Inhale, sweep high. Exhale, big step to the opposite side of the mat. Standing separate leg twist. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, fold forward. Left hand underneath the heart or shoulder, right hand to the hip or sacrum. And then just start spinning the right shoulder up as you draw the left shoulder under. Maybe sending the right arm high. Can you lengthen the inhale and the exhale? Grounding to the left hand, accelerate out to your right, find your edge. Slowly unwind, placing the opposite hand down, the opposite hand to your hip, and then lifting the opposite shoulder up as your gaze shifts towards the sky. Close your eyes and shift inwards again. And then create your expression from that place. Something beautiful. It doesn't always have to be about effort. It could be about attention, presence. Hold here, breathe. Slowly unwind. Place both hands back down. Inhale to a long spine, engage the core. Exhale, extend your arms out like wings. Inhale, slowly come up, spine straight. Exhale the breath. Inhale, back foot meets front at the top of the mat. Exhale, mountain pose. Inhale, sweep high, palms together, interlace the thumbs. Exhale, medium step to the left. Pivot your feet towards the back of your mat. Inhale, get tall. As you exhale, standing twist to the left. Or if you're on the opposite side, to the right. You just want to be twisting towards your front leg. Draw your thumbs into your palms and fist your thumbs. And then rotate your hands down as you feel the fascia open through the top of the arm, maybe the bicep. Breathe. Re-extend the hands, find your edge. And release. Left hand to the hip, right arm high, take a deep breath in. Exhale, come forward, twisting triangle. Right hand on the block, shin, foot, floor, left hand to the hip or sacrum. Level your hips out first. And then start spinning the shoulder open, moving when your body is ready to move. No more, no less. And then create your expression. Find the unknown. Allow that to be okay. Hold. Slowly release, bring the palms together, engage the core, maybe a soft bend in the knee. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Pivot once toward the side of your mat. Once again, towards the front of your mat. Inhale, get tall. As you exhale, twist into your front leg. Extending the arms out. Make fists with the hands again without the thumb and rotate your hands inwards as you open the fascia through the wrist and the top of the forearm. Re-extend the hands, twist to your edge. Release. Right hand to the hip, left arm high, deep breath in. Exhale forward, twisting triangle. Finding a book, a block. I like to use my shin because it's always there. So you may be placing the hand there and start spinning the right shoulder up as you draw the left shoulder under, or whatever side you're on. As you feel the challenge in the posture, can you still be present through it and not create stories around it? Grounding to the left hand. Accelerate out to your right. Take a deep breath in. Slowly unwind. Bring the palms together. Engage the core. Inhale, arms overhead. Shift the weight in the heels. Pivot towards the side of the mat. Inhale, front foot meets back. Exhale, mountain pose. Nice work, everybody. Let's go ahead and find the top of our mats again. Inhale, sweep high. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale to a long spine, a flat back. Exhale, bend the knees, float the right leg back. Drop the back knee down, untuck the toes. Inhale, arms overhead, low lunge back bend. Keep the hips forward and down. Take the hand expression of your choice. Whatever feels good in your body, maybe one hand on the knee, one on the lower back, or both arms high. Or maybe interlacing the fingers behind the head or the low back. Finding your presence, even at the peak of the posture. Hold. Unwind, come back to center. Place the hands down, tuck the toes, straighten the back leg. Inhale, rock the weight forward, standing splits. Exhale, fold. Inhale to a long spine. Exhale, bend the knees, float the left leg back. Drop the back knee down, untuck the toes. Inhale, arms overhead, low lunge back bend. Hand expression of your choice. Then start creating your back bend. Notice if you're pushing so much in the posture. If you are, sometimes we can accomplish more by letting our bodies open in their own time and by doing less. Find your peak and unwind. Place your hands back down. Tuck the toes, straighten the back leg. Inhale, rock the weight forward, standing splits. Exhale, fold. Flip the palms, inhale, sweep the arms high. Exhale, mountain pose. Coming to eagle at the top of the mat. Inhale, sweep the arms high. As you exhale, eagle the arms, eagle the legs, and maybe try to do both at the same time. See if you lose your balance, and if you do, let that be okay. Then create your posture. Just a little lower. Just a little lower. Exhale the breath. Slowly unwind. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, eagle on the other side. Come back to that place of stillness. Find your edge. Exhale. Slowly unwind. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, mountain pose. Turn to the side of the mat, standing separate legs stretching. Inhale, sweep high. Exhale, big step to the left, 4 to 5 feet, arms parallel. Engage your core muscles first. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, slowly fold forward. Bend the knees if you need to as you come down. Bring both hands to the mat. Just come into an easy runner stretch, bending into the right knee. I like to bring my forearms to the mat when I'm feeling open. It feels good through my body. But you don't have to. Just go as deep as you need, switching sides whenever you're ready. Slowly come back to center. Then bend the knees deep enough here to wrap all 5 fingers around the outside edges of your feet or ankles. This allows us to keep a really straight spine. We want to focus on that. Once you find that really straight spine, then you can start working your hips back up towards the ceiling. If you're aware of your legs and the spine is straight and the legs are straight, you can pull on the toes, maybe bring the forehead forward a little more. Then just be still as you focus on your breath. Not the stories, not the distractions, just your breath. Together we inhale, together we exhale. Bring your hands back underneath the shoulders, inhale to a long spine. Engage the core muscles first. Maybe soft bend the knees, and on the exhale, extend your arms out like wings. Inhale, slowly come up, spine straight. Exhale the breath. Inhale, front foot meets the back of the mat. Exhale, mountain pose. Turn and face the front of your mat. Coming into balancing staff. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Bring the palms together, interlace the fingers, release your index finger. Step your left foot forward 2 feet. Rock the weight forward, balancing staff or balancing stick. You can stay high or you can lower down. Sometimes I like to bend my knees, I'm lowering down. It gives me more stability. And then straighten the leg back out once you find the place where you meet resistance and just allow yourself to be there. For 3, 2, slowly step back, left foot meets right, switching sides. Step the right foot forward, lift and extend the left leg. Find your balance first, mountain pose in the standing leg, then create your posture. Upper body lowers, leg lifts. For 3, 2, slowly step the left foot back, right foot meets the left, mountain pose. Nice work, everybody. Let's find the middle of the mat, standing bow. Inhale, sweep high, left palm forward, right arm back. Bend the knee, reach back and grab your big foot from the instep. Make sure your inner elbow is facing out, so you're grabbing with the palm in the inside of the foot. When you're ready, kicking the hand, track the knee directly behind you. And create something beautiful. Whatever that means to you, whatever feels good to you. Together we inhale. Together we exhale. Slowly unwind, windmill the arms. Right arm high, left arm back. Bend the knee. Grab your left foot from the big toe side. Knees back together. And when you're ready, kick into the hand. Find your peak. Slowly unwind. Windmill the arms by your side, mountain pose. Let's come into tree. Shift the weight into your left foot. Bend the right knee, give the knee a squeeze. You can bring the foot at the deepest to the hip flexor, maybe your inner thigh or calf. Half or full prayer. You can stay here or send your branches high. If you want to take a lower variation, feel free. If you're in that higher variation, can you give me a Y, an M, a C, and an A? Slowly bring the palms back to heart center. Release the right leg down. Shift the weight into the right foot. Bend the left knee. Give it a little squeeze. Then bring your foot maybe to the hip crease, inner thigh or calf. And then you can find half or full prayer. I have an injury in my left knee, so I'm going to bring it to my inner thigh because that's what feels good today. Maybe find your branches. Maybe make a heart. Together we inhale. Together we exhale. So we bring the palms to heart center. Release the left leg down. Close your eyes. As you inhale, acknowledge all the beautiful work you just did, because it was. As you exhale, let that work go. It's in the past. It no longer matters. Let's walk to the front of our mat and go ahead and find a comfortable seat. Bring the heels together Allow the knees to fall open wide. Recline, gentle pose, left hand at the heart, right hand at the stomach. Close the eyes for a moment. Coming into a little core work, bend the knees, give the knees a little squeeze. Extend the feet up towards the ceiling. Reach the hands up towards the feet. And let's pulse to the toes for 40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 29, 30, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, halfway there, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Reach and hold. Can you come up one more inch? And release. Extend the legs in front of you, arms behind you. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, whoo, all the air from the lungs. Nice work. Bend the knees, draw the knees towards the chest again. Rock a little left and right. Coming back into our second set, extend the feet up towards the ceiling. Flex the toes towards the face. Reach your hands up towards the toes, lifting the shoulders off the mat. And let's pulse for 100, 99, 98. Reach and hold. And release. April Fools, guys. I wasn't going to take you through all that. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Bend the knees, bring the feet flat, extend the hands up towards the ceiling. Ground your lower back. And when you're ready, slowly just begin to sit up. If you get stuck, extend the legs, wrap your arms around the knees, give the knees a squeeze. Then we're going to come into a one-legged pigeon. If you like to do pigeon on your back, feel free. You can lower back down. If you want to do pigeon, a one-legged pigeon, roll onto your right hip, extend the left leg behind you, and then re-square your hips back off. You can also deepen by inching the front shin forward towards the front of the mat, and then pick your option. You can stay high here, or you can lower down. Coming to the yin part of class, and just close your eyes. Coming back to that gratitude, allowing that to fuel your whole body this moment. Nothing else needs to be accomplished. The law of the least effort, accomplishing more with doing less. Sometimes we have to get out of our own ways. The universe is always a lot more brilliant than we are. And just because we can't see how things are going to connect doesn't mean they won't. We just have to stop controlling them. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders, maybe inch the left knee forward a little. Tuck the toes, press back to down dog. Maybe extend the right leg if you want to roll it in the hip for a moment. Let's work the other side. Lift the heels, inhale, left leg high. Exhale, bending the knee, floating the knee behind the left wrist. Inching the right leg back. Maybe bring the shin forward a little. And then you can stay high here, you can lower down. Wherever you are, close your eyes and just feel the togetherness of our practice. We're all in the same posture. We're all breathing together. We are all moving through this together. Allow the heart rate to settle down, your breath to lengthen. Together we inhale, and together we exhale. Place the hands underneath the shoulders, lift the upper body, and just roll onto your left hip and swing both legs out in front of you. We're coming in a stretching pose, but I want to work more of a yin experience tonight, so let's not reach for the toes. Also, if you have a block, sometimes it's a good tool to rest the forehead on. But just inhale, sweep the arms overhead. As you exhale, just begin to hinge forward and drape your arms, your forearms by your side, allowing the upper body to round. Usually we tell you not to round the upper body, but that's because when we're pulling on the toes, we're putting tension and pressure on our lower lumbar spine. But when we relax, we can just kind of hang heavy. And if you have a block or book or maybe your forearms, you can kind of rest them out in front. And just close the eyes. And come back to that idea of your thoughts being leaves that fall out of the tree, and just watch them as they land in the river, and the river takes them away. On your next inhale, slowly begin to come up. And on the exhale, we're just going to gently lower back. Recline twist. Bend the right knee, give the right knee a squeeze. Place the right foot on the mat, move the hips to the right an inch or two, and with your left hand, just draw the knee across the body. Now you can keep the knee bent. I personally like to grab the big toe and press out through the heel. It helps work into the outside of my hip a little more. But it's your option, so move where your body guides you to. And come back to that feeling of gratitude. Come back to that smile. Slowly come back to center. Extend the right leg long. Bend the left knee. Give the knee a little squeeze. Place the left foot on the mat. Guide the hips to the left an inch or two. With the right hand, draw the knee across the body. Creating your expression, any variation you like. But create it by noticing what feels good in your body. Slowly start to come back to center. Extend both legs long. Give both knees a squeeze. And bring the soles of the feet together behind the tailbone. Allow the knees to fall open again. Recline gentle pose. Close the eyes, come back to your center. Feel your whole body relax and let go. Together we inhale. Together we exhale. Slowly draw the knees together and extend the right foot to the right corner of the mat, the left foot to the left corner of the mat. Allow your toes to roll open as you externally rotate your thighs. Allow the hips to soften. Feel the space in the palms. Draw the tip of the shoulder blades closer as you lift the heart higher towards the sky. And allow the tongue to fall away from the roof of the mouth. Moving to your forehead as you allow it to soften too. Sometimes in our lives we want things to happen so much. And we try to control them. And we try to force things into a box. And it takes so much effort. It's in these moments that we tend to get in our own way. Can we let go? Can we trust the process, the blueprint of our lives, the universe, and allow it to work out the details?